just gonna end up centralizing all the props into this one room.
Yeah. Oh God, don't you dare! We'll fucking stab you in VR.
You have no idea how ineffective that was. Are you actually bringing in every prop in the map? Don't just fucking leave. Just giggles and then leave. Like, is that a yes or a no?
Giggles.
This thing's never gonna fucking start at this rate. What? We don't need the baby bottle. What does that say? Himbo pride. Oh my fucking god.
Hell yeah.
What? Angry.
Angie.
So we've got
Angie.
We've got woo or whoa, anger, derp face, happy face, himbo pride, and then heck the police. Yeah, dude, I'm balling. I mean, the game fucking is displaying it like fucking 2K. But I'm downscaling it to 1080p, so my
Oh, that's where it went. Hold
Might
on.
be smarter, yeah.
Soap.
Soap.
Where did this?
What?
Soap.
Why so?
What?
I found it in the bathroom and apparently disappears in your hand. So you
Oh.
put it down.
So were you just holding on to soap?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God.
As one does, just holding on to soap. All right,
Are we good,
ready?
boyos? I am ready.
Yeah.
Wait. Before we start, Snipey,
Yes.
I got you something.
Oh.
A token of my appreciation. If you read the inside of the pedals here, I left a note for you. It says you're a bitch.
You ever given somebody a flower and the first thing they do is fucking sniff it?
Yes.
Like
All the time.
to me it's like fucking sniff it later, right? I don't want you to fucking take a flower, meant to be seen, right? They're cool, right? They look nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to go like to them immediately.
God.
Like, goddamn, like give it a second. Okay.
Growing up, we had a garden, not a garden, but we had a shrub outside of our house, and my mom used to grow flowers inside inside the shrub. Like the space where there was dirt. We'd go buy fertilizer from Home Depot or whatever and grow flowers in it.
Uh-huh.
And every now and then she would pick them and smell them and all that good stuff. And we had a really, 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 really bad problem with fire ants one time a few years into the creation of this flower bed in betwixt our shrub. And she picks a flower one time and she goes to sniff it and immediately starts screaming and drops the flower. She's got fire ants all over her fucking nose.
Oh, no.
Usually when you sniff a flower, the last thing you do is like put it into your face. It's usually like a distance thing, right? You wanna waft that smell into your nose. You don't want to just like fucking dive into it head first.
Right? I don't know what the thought process was, but
okay. Anyway, fucking starting the podcast, right?
no, I thought we did. I thought we did start.
We
did.
did?
Yeah, that's why I did. That's why I did the bit.
I'll include this. Well, yeah, you can you can do whatever you want. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, birds.
You're
Okay.
talking to the faces in the window. Oh God,
Shut the
he's
fuck
already
up. I'm going insane. Okay.
not even a celebrity yet, and you've already hit the crazy stage.
But yeah, so I'll include that, right? I'll have to edit it down probably a little bit, but I'll include that bit and then I'll play the intro. Why not? It doesn't matter. There's no rules here. There's no rule. We haven't even done an episode yet. We can't have a structure. I'm gonna do the intro now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like right now. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Well, then do the intro.
Okay, fine. Don't push me. You don't have to push me yet. Okay. Get the fuck, you're in the shot. Get the fuck out of there. Okay. Are you good? Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to be done.
Oh my God.
I'm actually gonna do the intro now, like straight up. I'm not gonna do another bit. This is the
Oh
intro.
my God.
Okay.
Okay, then do the intro then.
What are we calling this, by the way?
Podcast.
Okay, we're just gonna call it podcast. Okay.
Welcome to episode 1 of podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the nondescript podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We could just call it insert title here. Why the fuck not? Anybody done that shit yet? Anybody clever enough to fucking do that? Okay.
Insert title here.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Insert Title Here, the podcast all about whatever the fuck we want. It's also in VR chat because I thought it would be cool. Anyway, hello, I am the host, Snipey. I don't really know how to host a podcast, but I'll definitely try my best, I guess. This is Derg. Say hello.
Hello, I am Derg.
Okay, this is Dub. Say hello.
Hello.
Yes, okay. Great introductions, guys. I'm real proud of you.
Are we supposed to go into more depth? You don't have our name.
You can. You don't have to. Just say what. I mean, I do ask personal questions, I guess. Less so more just like experience shit. So you don't have to go in depth if you don't want to. Unless you're gonna give me your fucking life story, in which case, don't do that.
Well, that's practically my catchphrase, anyways.
Okay.
Yes, hello, I am Derg. So there we go. Got my catchphrase in.
Care to explain?
It's gonna be on merch.
Care to explain the himbo pride that you've written on the wall?
Oh yeah. Okay. So my catchphrase might be yes, hello, I am Derg, but my brand is I'm a colossal dumbass. So, which we will soon find out, depending on what gets asked here.
Isn't all of our brands is just being a fucking insane dumbass? Like,
well,
the level of dumbassery is up here. Are you just like an extra level on top of that?
I am beyond extra.
Okay.
I mean, fucking look at me. Fucking look at me.
Okay, so you've said, like, I'm a colossal dumbass, and then you're like,
right.
Look, here's the proof. Look at my gun.
I mean,
I guess you...
Himbo.
Sure.
Himbo.
See, you when you did your stat select, you chose to put them all into strength.
Yeah, you just strength and charisma, and the sacrifice was intelligence and wisdom. Very much so.
Okay.
Dexterity was kind of a throwaway stat, but not as much as intelligence was.
Dub, would you like to go into more depth about yourself? Don't think too hard about it.
I need a question.
Well, you don't need one. You didn't even answer the question I gave you.
Explain that, mister.
You didn't give me a question. The question was, did you want to go more in depth about yourself? Your name, where you live, your height, maybe. I don't fucking know. This isn't elementary school. You gotta figure this shit out.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Dub. I'm 6 foot tall. I was born in California, but it was on fire, so I moved.
Oh.
Very
Before or
interesting.
after the fire?
I don't know.
I mean, it was implied that he moved after the fire because he said, it was on fire, so I moved. There's a cause and effect right there.
I mean, specifically his part of California, though. California's on fire all the fucking time. Like,
well, what?
Yeah.
Like, what's the specifics here?
You didn't ask that. That was not the question.
And there we go.
Colossal
Himbo.
dumbass.
Right, colossal dumbass. See, I told you it'd weed its way in there.
It definitely did. This is going swimmingly so far. I think we've made
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are. I don't know what you're all pissed about. I'm having a great time.
You mean pissed? I'm having a good time.
Oh,
Hey, don't leave.
Leave the set alone. Leave the
table. Leave the table alone.
I'm
don't
fucking hungry.
don't
It's
make
anime
me-
food.
don't make me
Look
throw
at it.
hands. Don't make me do it.
Oh, you think I'm scared of you?
Not
You
really,
think I'm
but
fucking scared.
okay. My lore is I'm here. I set this up. I've got
Did you care?
the whole Arctic fox thing going on because I live in Arizona and I thought it'd be funny to be something that lives in the fucking, wastelands of the winter time as opposed to the wasteland of sand. It's a real clever ruse.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking poetic.
I know. I'm real proud of it. You don't need to boost my ego any more than I boost it myself.
That's true.
Okay. Funnily enough, I have it on my list here of things to talk about, and then like the steps that I have. One of them is make sure to get introductions. We might have overdone the introductions a little bit, actually. We might have gone a little bit too far.
Well,
okay. So
I'm not gonna go into whose fault that is, but okay.
Okay. So, of the first talking point that I've written down so carefully, as in it just says VR in general. So let's figure out what the fuck I meant by that one.
VR in general.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
what'd be cool to talk about? Oh yeah, we're in VR, right? Let's talk about that.
We're
Okay.
in VR?
Wait, what?
What?
What? I thought this was PS2. The fuck are y'all talking about?
Is the PlayStation 2 like reality? Like what do you mean? are we in Silent Hill 2 on
We
the
are.
PlayStation 2?
We are Silent Hill 2.
The only
We are.
reality I've ever known is the fucking foggy wasteland of Silent Hill 2.
Oh
Hold on.
god.
Speaking of Silent
It was
Hill
either-
2, did you
It was
see
either
that?
that or
Did you ever play or see like the fucking remastered version that they had of that, where they improved the graphics by making them worse in a way? Because like
No.
they like, I think one of the things that I saw is on the normal Silent Hill, like it's got fog everywhere, and that basically hides like the boundaries on the outside of the map. But what they decided to do is that they would remove that fog a little bit. It makes the game look a lot worse. There's like so much less atmosphere. Fun fact, you kind of need that fog to make it a foggy place that has a little bit of that spookiness.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, it just, people hated it. People thought it was like a cash grab. It probably was. I don't know.
It was. It's fucking Konami. Of course it was a cash grab. That's all they do is cash grab.
I'll still never forgive them for fucking Metal Gear Survive.
Will anybody? I know I won't. I never even played it, and I won't fucking forgive them for it. It's
There were-
fucking dog shit.
There were
Fucking
people.
stupid.
There were people that were fucking like defending it when it came out. I don't know who they were, but the fact that anybody defends that shit is sort of concerning to me.
Fucking bots made by Konami. So I don't know. Who knows?
Do people really enjoy spending money on fucking save slots? Like, come on.
It's more like it's like the opposite of buyer's remorse, where instead of feeling bad about your purchase, you have to feel like you need to validate it in every way possible, no matter how much of a colossal fuck up it makes you look like.
You mean like
It's
me
just
making a podcast since I bought a VR headset? I have to justify this fucking purchase somehow. Got to make something of it.
And all the hugs and head pats are not. Okay, well, all right, cool.
Well, see, I was gonna do that regardless
Ah, I see.
of the huge investment.
The massive investment. As if you needed a VR to make a podcast. You know how many podcasts are just people on Discord talking to each other?
All the terrible ones, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, all the terrible ones that I listen to often because I find them fun and interesting. They're awful. I can't believe
exactly.
you there watching this fucking podcast for some reason. Are you ashamed? You should be.
You're watching a bunch of. Never mind. I didn't have a joke. I thought I did, but I don't.
You know, you can just sort of try to go off on a bit if you think it'll work. Even if it doesn't, even if you don't, like if you give up halfway through, you just keep going. You try figuring it out on the way. You don't just give up halfway through a fucking bit, because then you've gone nowhere. There's nowhere to go. I can't play off of that shit. Are you kidding me? What do you think I'm doing right now? It's not working. Your silence is deafening.
I'm hoping it will let you reflect on what you're slowly turning into. Because when there's silence, you're left alone with nothing but your thoughts.
And Dub. And you, actually, because you're still here.
And that's when all the thinking happens.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
God damn it.
Boop.
Ah, you boop. little late on the draw there, dude. Little late on the draw, but that's all right. That's all right.
You know, you mentioned being back in the PlayStation 2. Well, that's probably about the same amount of time as it would take the PS2 to register that fucking hit.
There we go. The fucking net code. That's just about how it works.
We gotta
I
bring
don't
it
remember
back.
SOCOM being that slow, but
I mean, it definitely wasn't. I mean, the PlayStation 2 didn't fucking have network. Didn't it have a network adapter at some point?
Oh yeah, no, you could plug that shit into your Ethernet and you play online with other people.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a standard thing.
No, it was.
What?
At least the model I had. I have the Slim, which is
okay.
the older one. But,
okay.
I mean the newer one, not older, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I had the very original PlayStation 2, and the only thing you could really do with that is play like locally on fucking MX versus ATV Unleashed, which I did all the time.
Yeah.
But I actually no, I think there were like a whole bunch of basically racing games where I think probably the most played for like local co-op, or I guess maybe just local multiplayer. Just like I would go over to my friend's house and we play fucking Need for Speed. I think it was Most Wanted, where like one of us would be the fucking cop and try to chase down whoever, and then it was fun. I barely remember any of it though, because I had small brain. Still do. Lifelong commitment to the smallness brains.
To the small, smooth brain.
Smooth brain club.
Yep.
Does anybody enjoy having curvy brain?
Curvy brain. Curvy brain. Who knows? Maybe they enjoy being thrown for loops. Now I get to wallow in my own silence for what I just did.
For that.
I mean, who needs more surface area? I've already got plenty.
Okay. All right.
Get it? It's a joke about me having a big cock. Okay.
I don't know if I hate it more that now that you've explained it, or you know what? I don't know. New bit. Let's move on.
We're moving on to the next part. Oh yeah, we've only made it to the first question. I didn't even fucking ask it yet.
How many questions do you have?
I have like 30.
Oh, no.
Nice.
See, I have here's the list. Here's the list that I put all the categories into. Some things to talk about: VR, furries, 2020 bad year.
Okay.
Because I thought you know it fits the mood. It fits what we've got going on right now, which is we're in VR. Two of us are furries. One's a scaly. They're the same thing.
Same difference.
And it's 2020, unfortunately, for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it'd be nice to separate it all into those.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's good.
I feel like it feels pressing to mention that I've known Derg for probably about, like, is it, what, like 2 weeks? I've known Dub for years.
No, it's been like 3 or 4 at this point.
Has it been?
Right?
No, well, because I ordered my headset. It came in like 3 weeks, and I knew you for about a week before I got it. I think. Or no, maybe I guess it was. Is it 3?
There's no way it's only been 2 weeks. That's
maybe like 2.5.
There's no way. Hang on.
It's probably been 3. I don't fucking know.
I'm looking this up. When did you post that Pikachu video?
Speaking of 2020 bad year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know time anymore. I don't remember any specific amount of time happening.
Bro, I have not been able to keep track of time for the last year and a half. It just fucking is gone.
Yeah.
There is no time. There is only what the fuck.
I was talking to Dub yesterday. Well, somebody was asking me. It was when me and Dub went into Omegle, like how long we've known each other. I think he thought we were gay for each other or something, like we'd like been dating or something. Anyway, I don't know. They're Omegle people. They're fucking weird. Anyway, I was like, when did I fucking meet Dub? Like, I just was like, yeah, I've known Dub for a while. I was like, oh fuck, has it been like 6 years? Like what? I still have no idea. I don't know when I met this fucker.
We have known each other for almost 4 weeks now because you posted that Pikachu video of me literally falling on the floor laughing September 3rd. And that was like 2 or 3 days after we first met.
I see.
Yep.
shit. I'm decomposing. I'm so old.
So decomposing.
I'm turning into dust.
Oh no.
I don't remember how I got here.
Oh, Dub, I don't feel so good.
Okay. So now we're actually, I think we should probably actually get into like the real talking points now and maybe the questions. And then we can keep going off onto different tangents.
Yeah, there we go.
We got to have some sort of structure to this, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So either one of you pick this up, I guess. It's probably going to be you, Derg, because, Dub.
A man of few words, that one.
He is. It's actually, it's really charming how he speaks very little, but it gives like everything he says like some sort of like comedic tone or just like in immense value. I talk so much that I'm pretty sure that everything that comes out of my mouth is worthless. And after a certain point, it's like, yep, he's just gonna say that shit. But see, it's always a surprise with this beautiful boy. You never fucking know. You never know what's coming out of his mouth.
With sweet Dub. Sweet Dub. Just the fucking nod.
Okay. So,
yeah, what is your question?
With regards to the future of virtual reality, where do you guys see it going from here?
Ooh. I think the next move would be full body without the need for trackers and not a shitty Kinect.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of like, I feel like that's kind of something Cosmos tried, right? Was all the sensors are in the headset, so like you could move with just your body, and then of course the Cosmos was fucking jank, so it didn't work right. And then
I think, does the Quest have that same thing where there's no sensors, it's just the controllers and the headset?
Yeah, that's what and technically that's what the Rift S has too, because I don't have any sensors. I just have controllers and a headset. I don't know if that scuffs my tracking at all, but...
Well, have you seen your tracking before?
I thought it was alright.
Exactly. Look at that.
Oh.
So it's doing okay.
Okay, well good, cool. Alright.
You can slap me with all the might you want, and it'll probably look decent.
Yes.
Dub, how about you? Where do you think it's gonna go?
I think it's going to get a lot better, but at the same time a lot more expensive as time goes by, just like computers. They're going to get better, more expensive until a breakthrough happens, and then it's just going to be great, but still cheap.
Yeah, so I guess that is sort of... So basically just the RTX 30 line.
Yeah.
And it's going to be at some point where they're like, fuck it, we've gone so far, let's just make it cheap. Like, why the fuck not?
That way we can actually move headset units or whatever.
Yeah,
which is the problem that Valve is having, of course, but I mean...
There's a workaround for that one. I figured that one out.
Yeah.
I'll get into that later, maybe, if I remember, because it's really fucking stupid how I got my headset so fucking early. Basically what I'm saying is, if you are on the 16-week wait list, don't be. It's a choice. So not something you really want to hear, huh? But yeah, you don't have to be, but you're making that. you're making that decision. I'm sorry. Okay, personally, like I think people sort of expect it to go into the realm of like, I don't know, it being sort of this thing where there is no headset anymore. It's basically like, oh, it's fucking implanted into your brain.
Yeah.
And well, because people want that to be the case, like they want it to be like, you're in the game, like you become the game. But honestly, I feel like we're never actually going to get so far to the point, whether it's because people don't want to or because the technology just isn't possible. I don't think we're going to go into brain chips. I think we're just going to have a headset, and at some point it's going to be that there's not going to be wires. It's going to feel really light. And basically it's just going to be how we have it now. Whether tracking is handled by the headset or some new technology that somebody comes up with that's better than the sensors, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be sort of how it is now. Honestly, I don't. There's like a certain point where you can't really go much further than like making it just better as it is. And I feel like we've already hit that point where we have the technology like this. I feel like they're just going to keep making versions of this until eventually most people start adopting it that way. And then it's just going to stay like that. The thing that I think is actually more so the future is less the headset and more accessory gear, like those haptic suits, or actually like full body tracking. Though, have you guys seen like the haptic suits? Because there's they have some that have been in development for like years. I haven't seen like a recent version. I've seen like the same one that was like 2 years ago. I see people still using it, but it's like a vest and then some trackers on like, or some sensors on the arms, and they just vibrate basically.
Yep.
I'm not sure how well that gives the illusion of touch. But if technology keeps going in that direction, that'd be fucking cool. Though, don't really know the purpose of that. Like, why would you want to feel somebody fucking deck you across the face in VR? You already scare me enough when you do it. Now, see, imagine if that hurt me.
Right? Yeah, no, it's a weird thing. I see haptic suits kind of. Well, yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't buy one, but 90% of people that are gonna fork out the money for that fucking thing are gonna fork it out for VR porn, right?
But of course.
Yeah, like, like why else at this point?
Certainly, they are people of culture.
Of culture and rhythm.
I mean, why wouldn't the first thing that people do? I feel like a lot of people that got VR for like at all was for the porn. Honestly, like there's got to be a whole lot of early adopters that were like, you know what, somebody's got to have already made like something with it.
Yeah, how many Patreons are they subscribed to just to get demos and stuff and all that?
Didn't Patreon did a thing recently? I don't remember how long ago. It might actually be a long time now, but they banned some sort of content that like a shit ton of people were doing, and I'm pretty sure it was like human on Anthro or something.
Yeah,
and it was no,
that's it.
No more of that. And and then people like fucking lost their minds. And I think there's also, you're not allowed to actually post like pornographic links or anything, or like actual or it's something like you can't actually post the file of the thing. You have to have like a separate directory for it or something. I don't remember specifically. They might have even changed it. But at the time, people were like, "What the fuck? No." That's my whole livelihood.
Yeah, okay, so you can still be an NSFW creator on Patreon and get paid and all that. Like, that's not the problem. The thing, you can't explicitly show 18 plus content on your page, in your banner, in your membership tiers, in your profile picture, or any image available to people that are not subscribed to your Patreon. So you can only get away with showing NSFW content if it is available exclusively to your patrons, because your patrons have to prove they're 18 or older. They got to have a credit card and all that shit. So, yeah. So, like, let's say you post, like, let's say your profile picture is your face, but then your banner is you with your titties hanging out.
Yeah.
Your Patreon will take your page down and be like, take them titties off. And then you can't do anything with Patreon again until you take the titties off. And then a Patreon moderator has to approve the page after you take the titties off of the banner.
Mm-hmm. Is it that sort of Tumblr thing where it's basically just like, oh, you got to cover the nips, you got to make sure they're not female presenting nipples, or is it like straight up like you just can't have anything sexual at all?
No, it's you can't have anything sexual at all where it's publicly visible.
Okay.
It has to be behind a locked Patreon post. Because a friend of mine is a creator that does NSFW content. They use Second Life to create all their stuff, right? and they had in their banner on their Patreon profile was their Second Life character wearing a thong with their ass shaking towards the camera. And Patreon took it down and was like, no, until they took off the image and replaced it with just a logo. And then suddenly Patreon was like, okay, you can continue to post porn to Patreon.
Degenerate.
hey, that's how they make their living, okay? Don't judge it. They make a lot of money.
Proud of them, honestly. On it,
right?
If you can make a living putting fucking porn in Second Life, now that's a fucking job right there.
Yep.
Okay, on the topic of VR, because we're still on there, we haven't even made it to the second question. Wait, is it? Wait.
As we do.
I think this is the third one. And what was the first thing that you guys did in VR? Because I haven't heard either of yours. I know what mine is.
Like in VR chat or VR in general?
Just in general.
First thing I did was play Blade and Sorcery.
Okay, and then in Blade and Sorcery, like what did you do? What was the very first thing that you were like, okay, this is the reason why VR exists?
I tried very hard to figure out how archery in that game worked, so I could see what life was like as my Skyrim character. But I'm really fucking bad at archery and Blade and Sorcery, so I just took a long sword and I just started bashing heads in. That was, which is fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know how fun Blade and Sorcery is. I was there when you got all into it, but
please do not mention my crimes to people.
Oh yeah, we don't want you to get tried in the Hague.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure like half the shit that I did is like people would watch that and like put me on a list somewhere. Like, do not let this person near any weapons.
Oh my god!
Any sort of fucking weaponry, any sort of fucking even
magic.
Don't let him have magic, because that's a thing. Don't let them use their fists. Don't let them put their hands anywhere other than a straitjacket.
Basically. Oh yeah, but no, it's you're gonna be okay actually, because did you know there's actually a law that only the UN and the UK have, where if any of their citizens, regardless of whatever offense, get tried in the Hague in the Netherlands, the US and or the UK can invade.
Huh?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't know the name of the law. I forgot what it's called, but if any US or UK citizen is tried in the Hague for war crimes, their home residential country, can invade the Netherlands to get them out of the Hague.
Hell yeah.
Don't ask me why that's a thing. It's a really bad precedent, but that's how it be. So yeah, that's why the US doesn't get tried for war crimes, is because they're immune.
That's fun. I mean, it's not really fun, especially when you just put it like, yeah, we can't get tried for war crimes. That makes me feel kind of bad. A little bit.
It should be a thing that makes you feel bad. I mean, nothing you can do about it, but it's like, wow, that shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't work that way. But oh well.
But honestly, it would be pretty endearing, I guess, to have the U.S. invade on my behalf.
Right.
If I'm being tried for something, they're like, we got to get him out of there.
Oh my god, yeah. He played Blade and Sorcery. They're trying him in the Hague. Not on my watch. No American will be tried for virtual war crimes.
There are no war crimes in VR, my boy.
Whatever the fuck that orange piece of shit sounds like.
You're talking about the annoying orange?
Yep.
You know what? I'm pretty sure he sounds like, hey, Apple. Hey, Apple.
I meant the other annoying orange.
Oh, I'm aware. This isn't that kind of podcast. I mean, we do have "Heck the Police" written on the wall.
Heck the police, yeah.
But
heck the police.
This isn't that kind of podcast. Okay.
Not yet.
Dub, how about you? What was the very first thing you did in VR?
Very first thing, I probably did some Paint 3D or Sketch 3D. I don't know what it's called now, but
That's-
I mainly played Gorn. Gorn
So,
VR.
so we're all serial killers, is what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, we're gamers, bro. It's what we do.
Hell yeah, we
We mass murder virtual people. Oh,
just for
God.
the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it. Oh my
Have you ever seen the life escape from somebody's eyes? I sure have.
Well,
In
if
Blade
you
and
weren't
Sorcery.
if you weren't on a list already, you are now. I'm just letting you know right now.
You ever felt the heat of somebody's last breath as you plunge the
Oh my
knife into their
fucking
heart? I played Blade and Sorcery. But yeah, honestly, I think actually the first thing I did once I got VR was actually hop into VR chat with, I think it was Dub. We hopped into VR chat and I just looked at myself in the mirror with the first avatar that I had.
Mhm.
Which is not this one, because I got this one is commissioned. Thank you a lot. Oh, right. The motion for double thumbs up is kind of gross. But the artist that did this, thank you very much. It was real cool. I didn't ask you guys to stare at me like that. I said it looked gross. That was an open invitation.
Well, then you shouldn't have done it.
I'm sorry. Just-
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. The second thing I did was immediately jump into VR. Didn't even go to a public world. Just went to like the private like home world that it generates for you, and I just did this. I just looked at me.
Yeah, that's sort of basically what I did. Though it was more. I don't have the strong. So I just sort of I looked at like the fucking toe beans. Like the toe beans, and I think I gave Dub a hug. I know that one. That was like just as like, you know, you have to, right? The first thing you got to do if you see a friend you've known for a while in the virtual realm,
required.
it's required that you wrap those hands around them, give them a big old squeeze. You know, if you got the index controllers, actually squeeze because they track that. It's the whole 9 yards.
It is required by law to do such.
Yes, and I think the first thing I did when I saw you was slap you across the face, boop you on the nose, and then it was hug time. If I'm remembering the order of events correctly.
I think I slapped you.
Well, you do that all the time, so that's irrelevant.
Which is why I think I did it.
Irrelevant to the rest of that.
Just.
See, I'm glad. See, when I was out of VR, you know, every time he did that to me, I couldn't really react, so I'd just be stone faced, right? I'd be like. But now I have the ability to be stone faced while having full motion, which makes that it should make you feel a whole lot worse. Is backslam.
Now the tables have turned, you piece of shit.
Oh, how the turntables. Okay. So we've covered like first things that we've done, and of that, sort of the most impactful thing, sort of in sort of a tangent sort of way. We covered that little bit. But what like total has been your guys' favorite thing that you've done so far?
Oh Jesus, that's a good question actually.
Got the marker. You got the fucking colored pencil twice on that one.
I mean, it's close. It's not it, but I mean, it's pretty close, I guess. But no.
Now you can't delete this without fucking deleting the rest of that shit.
I know, and
actually, isn't there an eraser somewhere?
Yeah.
It's out there, I think.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Oh, okay. Dub's gonna literally walk away, fucking flexing his nuts on.
Oh yeah. Dub has full body tracking. He purchased it. I have not. Derg is in the process of purchasing it. So me and Derg.
I purchased my first base station.
Away! 3 claps for the dragon.
Sound like a fucking Spyro character.
There you go.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You didn't fucking erase it.
Yeah, I did.
Well, let me use it because I can't. I still see it.
What?
What? It's still fucking here. There we go. It's gone.
Okay.
Fucking turd.
What do you mean?
You're a fucking turd. That's what I mean.
It was on my. If it's on my screen, it's on the recording. Don't you understand?
If it's on your screen, you're a turd. You fucking turd. No,
All right. Anyway, so this has been the podcast.
Damn, give it up mighty early. But no. Shit. Yeah, no, my favorite thing, I don't know. Other than getting to hug people and head pat people, because, you know, I'm a touchy-feely weirdo furry fuck like that.
Okay, so that's an entirely separate list that you've now been put on.
I'm already on all the lists. Don't worry about it. But, the head bow of disappointment. Yeah, no, I probably just sharing avatars with people or just fucking hanging out with new people and whatever. I mean, we can't go to cons, so this has been pretty great.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, see, I never went to a con before, so I don't fucking have to worry about shit. I don't know anything like what the experience is, so it doesn't even matter to me. Literally,
you'll go to TFF with me when it opens up again, hopefully next year, and then you'll see. But
what are you saying that like a promise? Like you're gonna just fucking like go to my house, fucking grab me by the fucking throat, and then drag me to the airport?
I will if I have to.
Where even is TFF?
It's in Dallas, Texas.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I could drive there, but then I'd have to drive, and see that's where the problem starts.
Well, you know, Dallas is on the opposite side of Texas, closest to you, right?
You are aware that doesn't factor into that at all, right?
Never eat soggy waffles.
I'm aware of the direction.
Arizona is in waffles, which means you'd have to go eat. And Dallas is very far east in Texas.
Arizona is not west of you. I'm kidding.
Oh my fucking god. I can't believe you said that.
I loved the stupefied look that you got through every fucking barrier of technology to just give to me.
You know that old dial-up sound that fucking old computers used to make?
I thought it would
go through my head as you were saying.
I mean,
that.
I thought it would confuse you because you're the himbo, right? Had a big brain play you.
Like, hang on, this isn't his bit. This is mine.
But no, I'm pretty sure, like, the whole it being closer to me doesn't factor into my unwillingness to drive across states. Really not looking forward to that one. Not a huge fan.
True. I mean, there's also planes if you want to fly, but
planes are expensive.
I fucking hate planes. So.
Planes are especially expensive on life nowadays with the whole thing going on.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't the fucking price of tickets go way up anyway? Because of this shit.
They went down.
No, they went way down. Yeah,
because
no one's flying planes. No one's.
Wait, I thought they went back up like currently, like they're really high now.
They're going back up, but they're not.
Yeah, they're climbing back to where they were, but they went way down because no one was flying.
Well,
like originally,
nobody should have been flying.
Yeah, because originally in July, my girlfriend was going to fly from where she lives down to where I live, which to me is crazy because it's only a 3-hour drive, but she hates driving so much that she was going to get a plane to come 3 hours south and come see me.
That honestly, I can get behind that. I'm literally that though. Like I would rather fly. I mean, I've never been on a plane. I would rather fly.
I see. See, I hate if it's not my wings, I hate flying. I fucking hate planes. I hate planes with every fiber of my being. Fucking hate flying. But I mean, driving sucks too. I don't like, especially in Austin. because traffic here is a
The
fucking disaster.
reason that I don't like driving is because Arizona has like some of the worst drivers in the U.S.
Oh, really?
I think we might actually have like we're like in the top 8 for accidents or some shit. It's like,
Oh, Jesus.
whoops, right? I haven't checked in a while. We might be lower now, but we were like in the top for so long that I was just like, yeah, I don't like driving anymore.
I see. I think Texas is actually pretty high up there too, just because of Austin. Because fucking I-35 goes like right up from the south end to the very north end of the state, and it is constantly under construction. It's been under construction every stretch of it for the last 6 years. And so you'll be going along like doing 80 or whatever, all lanes are full, and then suddenly your 3 lanes will cut down to 2, and you have no warning until it's too late, so you have to swerve over, and suddenly everyone fucking crashes into each other. So yeah, Texas was really bad for traffic accidents for the last few years because I-35 is a fucking disaster. But
I've heard a lot about Texas construction, especially Austin.
Yep.
It sort of precedes itself, doesn't it?
Yep. They've literally been working on the same stretch of road for... When did I work in the factory? 3 years. 3 years.
Did you say when did I work in the factory?
Yeah.
When was I in that sweatshop? Hold on, give me a sec.
No, yeah, literally, pretty much. Yeah, that's how I remember things, is what shitty job did I have at the time. That's how far back I gotta go.
I guess that is a way to sort of figure out how long ago shit was. When did my life suck? Well, let's go back and find out.
Well, when did my life suck? I was born in 95. About 2000. Yeah, all right.
It's like, when did my life really start to suck? Okay, when was I born?
It all started when I was born. Both of my parents failed to show up.
Actually, funnily enough, my dad didn't make it to when I was born because they had to they removed me during emergency surgery. Yeah, like basically what happened was my mom had like an infection, and she had to have me because like there was no way to keep me from like just popping out. So they took her in for emergency surgery, and then like, or not they didn't take her in for emergency surgery. They took her in so that she would have the child, and then they were like, oh fuck, it's dying, we better get that shit out. So then they did emergency surgery, and then my dad was like in a rush to get to the hospital, and he was a little too late.
No.
So he didn't get to see me be born. My mom also didn't think that I was her child because I had too much hair. I was born 6 weeks early, and I had a full fucking head of just like curly black hair.
Oh wow.
And then like I was the only baby in the ICU, so it literally had to be me. There was no fucking other option.
Oh my god.
And then my dad thought that I looked a lot like the neighbors. Like that I resembled the neighbor a little bit. So that was
oh my god.
But I don't. I literally don't look anything like him. I look like my dad. I look like my brother. So there shouldn't have been any confusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit happens.
Shit do happen, unfortunately. Yeah.
Anyway, there's my life story. You guys didn't need it. You didn't ask for it. There you fucking go.
You get it anyway.
hope you're happy. I can't wait to have to go back through and censor all this, all the curse words. I almost said this shit. Yeah. That would really right. sucked. So that I can get this monetized, because I don't have a Patreon. Why would I have a Patreon? I don't make art, NSFW art.
Yeah, you don't make early access NSFW VR games. So.
Or I love the early access because like you get it eventually, right? Mm-hmm. But you can pay $10 to see it just like a couple days early or something. The one thing I don't understand is like when people do public builds of games and stuff, but the public builds come out like every 6 months, and then they'll have like the private builds come out every week. It's like, okay, don't make it that fucking long. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're gonna have public builds, do it like maybe just every month. Don't give it like a year, because then people are gonna fucking lose interest if you just want to get like the people that would eventually buy it but don't have the fucking money to spend like for whatever. But then I guess people aren't really worried about that if they're making fucking porn games, because it's like once you've seen a little bit of it, you can just probably watch the rest of it on YouTube. Not well, not on YouTube per se, but you know the site. I don't want to get demonetized by Susan. Don't make me say it.
Yeah, the hub, you know, the hub. It's funny. It's funny. Here we go on another tangent, but there is a game, an NSFW game that's been that has been in constant development for like the last 8 or 9 years at this point. And
I think I might know which one you're talking about, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, well, it's been in development for the last 8 or 9 years now at this point, and the problem is the guy keeps constantly changing the scope of what he wants to do, and he was doing it all in Flash, right? And now Flash is getting shit canned this December, so now he's doing it all in Unity, and people are so freaking sick of everything that he's done because he's gone back on all his promises and he's done all this stuff that he said wasn't going to do. So people have recorded every interaction in the game and have put it all on the hub now.
Okay.
So the entire game is online. Even though it's you have to pay for it.
I think I was thinking of a different one, because this is also one where it's like a couple of the versions were in Flash. They moved to Unity. It's like a team making it, though. Or now there's a team making it. But basically he just kept the person that was making it. It was like 3 people. They kept rebooting it, and then they rebooted it again like a few months ago.
Oh, gosh.
Or sometime last year. And they've only just released like a tech demo, and it's like 30 steps down from what it was before.
Oh no. Maybe it might be. Who knows? Maybe it is the same.
Give me a name. Give me like a clarifying word that I could use for that.
I'm trying to think of something semi clever.
Does that have like a character that I'd know?
Maybe. I'm trying to find something clever to do with the name to not give it away, but also give it away. A hall of tails that is high up. Okay. It's not the same one, is it?
It's not.
No. Well, what was the one you were? Maybe this is just a thing. Maybe this is just what poor games do.
Well, yeah, a lot of them don't ever get finished, and if they like they're either still in development or they never got finished. Those are the only 2 states that any of them have.
Basically, yeah.
Mine involves what would be like another word for a ruby?
A ruby? A gem?
Another word for that. Sort of maybe a little bit more see-through. Grows in.
I got it. I know now. I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Got to make sure to spin for excitement.
I don't know how else to show my reaction in the virtual world other than just to kind of spin.
Oh, he got it. Oh my God. What?
I get it. Oh my God.
How are you able to smooth turn?
With the controller.
Oh, I guess I just have mine on like degree turn, so I turn it like fucking like 15-degree angles.
Oh, yeah, that's in settings and comfort and safety. You have comfort. You have comfort turning turned on.
Oh, that's what that setting is?
Yep. Now you'll smooth turn.
Oh, my game almost crashed there. That would have really sucked, huh?
Oh, that would have been.
Yeah, that major moment. My God!
There you go.
Hey, well now
you can spin me right round.
Now I know why I had that turned on. Ooh. Oh, see what sucks about what sucks about that is actually more so the fact that the turning, like my game, I guess especially because I'm recording. You know how VR games they'll do that thing where the frames kind of smear.
Yes.
If your performance is low to maintain like 60 or whatever. When I do that, it's just the worst smearing I've ever seen.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, and now I have to make sure that I'm turned back properly so that I can actually, because I was standing sort of oblong at an angle. I was standing at a weird angle in my room just so that I could stand straight, basically, with the overlays everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work.
I see.
Basically, now I'm fucked.
Uh-oh. Well, damn.
Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back in the right spot. Anyway, we've now learned the controls of this game that we're currently in. I've learned them, I guess now.
Yes.
Today I learned. Derg already knew.
The,
Dub probably also already knew.
Know.
But he has full body tracking, so he can turn however the fuck he wants anyway.
Yeah, Dub's
he gets to stamp his feet. I have to do all the movements in my hands.
I'm not jumping.
Yeah, and
jumping is a fantastic way to make me want to vomit in this game.
I play in sitting mode because I'm not even 25 yet, or well, I will be in 2 weeks, but I'm not even 25 yet, and my knees and my back are fucked for life because I was dumb and I joined the army when I was 17. Don't join the army, kids. It's not worth it.
The himbo, ladies and gents, and those in between. Or neither.
We love our MB friends.
Of course. That is, well, oh yeah. The message in the bottom right corner, for us it's the back left.
For the camera it will be the bottom right. But fuck yeah.
Okay. Here, oh, okay. Another question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about like Facebook buying Oculus?
Fuck Facebook.
Well, yeah. Do you guys think that's gonna like set like a really bad precedent in the way that VR is handled?
Yes.
Would you care to go more in depth with that?
Sure. Okay. So Valve and HTC worked hand in hand pretty much to make both the Index and the original Vive. HTC went off and did the Cosmos on their own, which is why the Cosmos was an utter fucking disaster. But it set a pretty good precedent of, VR because it's so new and open an open technology that everyone could really experiment and mess with and try to figure out how it worked. And we've seen Valve kind of go fucking crazy and own the market, basically. HTC got fucked so hard that they bent out, and then Oculus is barely getting by, but they're already trying to they're trying to do what Apple does with all of their products to their own system of VR. They're trying so hard to make Oculus its own monopoly when it comes to VR. Like, you can only use Oculus stuff with an Oculus, and Oculus is only compatible with Oculus tech and stuff. Of course, it's not the case for what they have now. It's not the case for the Rift S, thankfully, but now that Facebook is in full control, it's not going to take too much longer. And now the data you share through Oculus, the games you play, the apps you run, the information on your Oculus app is all going to get run through Facebook. We all know that Facebook just fucking makes billions off of selling people's data for fucking ads and whatever the fuck else. So yeah, no. I mean, fuck Facebook. And they already owned Oculus to begin with, but now that they're in full control of Oculus, it doesn't set a good precedent in my eyes.
Yeah, I think basically the first thing, the moment that they forced you to have a Facebook profile to like play on Oculus stuff, that was like, I was like, okay, well, either that's gonna be the fucking norm, it's gonna be like this thing where now you have to do that for whatever big media company is gonna own VR, or that's gonna be basically what it is now currently, very looked down upon, and hopefully that dies out, but with it being Facebook already, I'm like, that's not going to happen just because they have so much power over everything.
Yeah, they're not gonna change. I mean, and then now that HTC isn't doing consumer products, it's Oculus versus Valve basically when it comes to VR. And Google will probably come out with something eventually because they're Google. They have to have their foot in every inch of the tech market. So, Google will probably come out with its own headset eventually, but until then, we've got literally two companies competing with each other, and they're basically each trying to be a monopoly of their own system. So, I'm gonna put it out here right now. I fucking hate everything about capitalism. But I will say the one thing is that companies constantly trying to outdo each other in order to win the game of capitalism is probably the one reason we get stuff that's one got differences between each other, and the reason we have options that are cheaper than and options that are more expensive is so companies will sell for cheaper because they think they can sell more units. And now that both of these companies are interested in being monopolies on their own platforms, they'll outdo each other in tech to try to sell more units, but they have no reason to be the cheaper headset anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I love the sort of utopia view of capitalism where it's like, wow, companies trying to outdo each other, but in good ways that help the consumer and shit. Like, that's great. Like, can we have that, please?
Yeah, and not 90% of carbon emissions that are killing the planet coming from 10 companies, or 48% of Americans being unable to afford $400 expenses because they don't make enough to fucking pay rent because companies refuse to pay them despite making billions more in profit every fucking year. Or how about a single $1,200 check to survive an 8-month plague? Meanwhile, $9 trillion goes to corporations to make sure no one has to shut down.
My favorite thing, I think my favorite in the sense of it's funny in retrospect. It shouldn't be funny, but at this point, like, it just was fucking hilarious to me. Is they tried to inflate the stock market as it was crashing the one time, sort of when COVID hit. I don't know if it was billion or trillion, but it was a lot of money that they just shoved in there to be like, well, we got to save the stock market. All of it gone in like, what was it, like a couple hours?
Yep.
And I was
I remember
wow.
that. Like,
I mean, I know it's like fucking, it's one of those things where it's like sort of fake money, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all money's basically
all money's
just
fake,
fucking
but,
fake money. Money's an illusion, guys. It's either paper that we've decided has value or numbers in a bank account that literally it's non-existent. We're like, yep. So that's the thing. How the fuck does that work? We can have those systems in place, but we can't pay people anything because where the fuck's the money gonna come from?
Right? Yeah. No. How can we expect to give people health care? How can we expect people to go to college for free? Where's the money gonna come from? Oh, by the way, bail me out. My company's going under.
We don't have the gold in our vault anymore. We don't have the. It's just like, wow. You know how our entire economy used to be based on like how much gold we had, and how it's not like that anymore. But we still treat it like it is.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we ran out of diamonds in the diamond mine. Looks like fucking Freddy's gonna starve.
Oh, poor Freddy.
like who the fuck is like, yeah, you know, I would rather us put however many extra $1 billion into defense for the US, even though we don't technically need to have the biggest defense, because people are like, wow, if you remove a little bit, then we won't have the best defense somehow, and then like the world will invade us. But like we have it in spades, like so far that literally you could probably take a little bit out of the military budget and put it in other things. And you know what? People should probably do that, honestly. And then it would be like, hey, there's some money. There you go, a little bit extra. You get a little bit of money. Fantastic. I mean, people don't like handouts for some reason, because they think it makes people lazy. They don't want anything to be easier for anybody, especially if it's not going to be them. So I feel like nothing's ever going to happen because of that shit. Because I think it's sort of an American thing where it's like, we don't think of each other as a community. We think of each other just individually. And if it doesn't help me, then fuck you. It sort of is like the vibe that everybody has.
Yep. Yeah. Some fucking stupid Cold War propaganda bullshit that's still perpetuating. Yeah. Don't get me started.
You already kind of got yourself started a little bit there.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't wait for the let me just say real fast that I hate everything about capitalism is a pretty good meme. I'll give you that. I can't wait to see that clipped everywhere on the internet.
Oh my god.
The big fucking himbo dragon going, let me start off by saying I hate everything about capitalism.
I mean, I'll die on that hill. Fuck capitalism.
Well,
Okay.
if you, like many fucking people who can't afford healthcare anymore, or really never could, you'll die on that deathbed anyway. You'll die on that hill. You'll fucking fall, you'll trip, you'll break your knee, and then it's like, wow, I have to fucking pay $90,000 to get a fucking knee replacement surgery, and then I'll be bankrupt. Oops.
I'm $25,000 in debt for an associate's degree.
Ow.
Oh, ow. Yeah, no,
that is a big I am so fucking sorry moment.
That's all right. I didn't want a house and a car of my own one day anyway. So actually, I did, but I just will accept that I will never have those things. That's fine. That's all right. You know, I'll work at Home Depot the rest of my life. That's fine. That's fine. I don't deserve opportunity. No, fuck me. I was born wrong, so fuck me.
Yeah, there's like
Anyway.
there's the whole thing of people want like choice in the healthcare system, but like there's none anyway. People like to pretend like you can choose where you get your healthcare from. You can't unless you can afford like anything. But in which case, you like, do you really need fucking healthcare? You're probably like a millionaire. But like
Right?
normal people, they get it just from their jobs. They don't get to choose the healthcare. I guess you could choose your job, but at some point, like all the jobs are taken. You're settling down at fucking Wendy's. Like, come on, you don't get to make that choice.
And Wendy's doesn't give you fucking anything.
One of
It's
my
fucking
one
Wendy's.
of my favorite things is people are always like, you know, you get to choose what your skills are, or like you get to choose where you get to work, as though like when you spawn in, you get a fucking Skyrim stat thing that you get to choose. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I get to choose what I'm proficient in and where I get to work. But like,
Like
it sort of doesn't work like that. I wish it did, because then I'd be able to fucking do whatever the hell I wanted.
God, right?
But like half the time, people don't even know what they want until like they're already way too old to choose, and they've already fucking wasted like 30 years of their lives or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
whoops.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We really shouldn't be talking about this shit on this kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sad now. I'm sad now. I think we should move on to other things.
Yes. Hold on. We gotta. If the
What
pencil
do you-
would stop jiggling,
What are you doing?
you gotta be happy. Oh, the camera can't see that. You gotta
Oh,
you gotta be happy.
you gonna be happy?
All right, no, gotta clear that if VR chat lets me. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
snipey.
What?
I don't know. It's like a sitcom. Just oh, snipey, and then a laugh track would play, and then the saxophone jingle.
Did you hear a laugh track?
Nope.
Exactly.
Not hearing a saxophone either.
Well, there is piano playing in the background, not quite a saxophone.
Yeah, not quite the vibe you're going for with a family sitcom, but you know, I guess it works.
Okay, so are you okay?
No,
Do you need a minute?
no,
Do you want
No,
this?
I'm-
Do you want
I'll be
this?
fine.
Do you want this Canada Dry?
yeah,
Oh, I've taken the plushie.
you can have them.
Oh, we fucked with the set. Oh god, where did this go? I don't know where that was.
It was
Over
right
there.
here.
Over there.
It was right here. Oh, there we go. All right,
Huzzah!
Mr. Fitz is back where he belongs.
Okay, so on to the dreaded topic, the one that I hated writing in here, but I ran out of
Oh, no.
things to think about.
Oh no.
So, the golden question: would
Yeah.
you consider yourself a furry and/or scaly? I guess because you got the whole thing going on.
Semantics. It's all the same.
You didn't answer the question though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. Didn't you know I did?
It's
Well, I guess
it's part of the list.
yeah, that's right. We're answering it for the thing. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
Why did you sound so sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the answer not obvious at this point?
Well, I mean, we gotta answer for the people at home.
Yeah. We're just in.
Sometimes they don't know. I mean, we could just be doing this because it's VR, and people in VR is kind of like pointless and boring. And obviously, anime is pretty bad. So like, why would we choose one of those? Okay, but I did want to touch on the fact that, at least when I was growing up, the whole furry thing is like no. Like there's no acceptance of that shit. But nowadays it's sort of like, one, it's becoming way more fucking common, and also very much more accepted online. Why do you guys think that is?
I think people are seeing past the craziness and hysteria that was drummed up by fucking VH1 and MTV and CSI or
oh yeah, the CSI.
Yeah,
oh my God.
in like the early 2000s, when all that shit went crazy, when pretty much everyone and everything was airing every story they could about furry and trying to make it sound like a sex cult because it would boost your ratings more than just talking about it normally. Because the Sci-Fi Channel had a documentary at first that was actually very unbiased and very, very decent look at the fandom, and no one watched it. But then MTV made a version that was about like, oh, it's a sex cult, and then it fucking blew up, and everyone started watching it. Then that hysteria grew online.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
What isn't a sex cult? Anything that you can think of. Like, people try to sensationalize, like, oh, this is a sex cult. Have you seen Christianity? Have you seen it? That shit. God. Any religion that you could think of is some sort of sex cult, right? Like, they're... I mean, do you really want to take that fucking... the stance of, like, oh, yeah, you got those weirdos, so if we should also point the finger at fucking, like, I don't know, Pastor Frank over there that fucking that goes around diddling the kids, and then it's like, yep, that means Christianity is a religion all about diddling children.
Children.
That's a reasonable stance to take.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's the same fucking logic.
Mm-hmm.
I did appreciate though that, like, straight up, like, I'm pretty sure if they could have said sex cult, they would have said sex cult. There probably were things that said it too. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that was it, and that's all. That shit's all starting to die down because now since the meme like "you furry kill it" is dead, and cringe culture is dead, because pretty much everyone that looked and enjoyed cringe culture is growing up and kind of realizing it's just people doing what they want. They're having fun with everyone's life is fucking miserable, and these people are having fun, and we're making fun of them for having fun in the misery of it, and that in the end that makes us more miserable. So maybe cringe culture needs to fucking die, and then people are starting to realize it's not all about the diaper furs, and that it's not what they really thought it was in the beginning, and people just don't fucking care anymore. I guess that's it more than anything. Is just like, oh, I mean, yeah, they're weird. They wear costumes. They draw funny animal people. Who gives a shit? They're living their life. They're not hurting anybody.
Honestly, not caring goes an extremely long way. That is by far, I think, the best reason for anything is just not giving a shit.
Yeah, like, you ever seen like any of those comics where like it's like people dressed up in like Star Trek or Star Wars or superhero costumes, like cosplaying at a Comic-Con, and then there's like people across the street from them that are yelling shit like "nerd loser," like and all this, and then they go to a bar and like they're screaming at the TV while they're watching like football and their faces painted and all that.
Yeah, I know that shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's some truth to it, because like whatever thing you're really passionate about, you get really too into like that. It's just human nature. But then it's also kind of funny because it's like no one fucking does that. What Green Bay Packers fan is going to sit outside of a Comic-Con and yell at cosplayers? Like,
yeah,
people don't give a shit. You know, they're just gonna let you do your own thing. People really don't care. And the internet was different because it's full of just the people that I don't know. I guess weren't as active in social life IRL, and then they come online where they can do or be whatever. And they were like, I don't know. I guess since now they were the ones that got to make fun of what was weird and what wasn't normal, furry was just the weirdest, most non-normal thing to poke fun at, and it just sort of became the biggest fucking meme because no one's gonna make fun of you for watching anime because everyone else watches anime, but make fun of the people that like to draw animal characters because they draw animal characters and there's not a lot of them. I don't know what I'm rambling now. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but yeah, no, it's just people are growing up, and the only people that are still saying shit like that are like edgy 12-year-olds that think it's funny to recycle jokes from 10 years ago or from fucking old from 40-year-old men with nothing better to do than make alt-right content and as they shit their man diapers on YouTube.
There is a sort of sense of like every popular thing gets shit on, and then like a couple years later they're like, oh hey, that wasn't really that bad.
Yep.
I think my favorite example of it would be probably like Undertale. I was there when Undertale dropped, was like, wow, this is cool shit. Then people were like, wow, that's the fucking cringiest thing I've ever seen. And then it was like, wow, that was cool shit. It's the whole fucking roller coaster. And every fucking, it seems every year there's some shit like that. Like TikTok was like this thing where when it came out, people were like, this is cool, right? Like, wow, look at that. And then it was like TikTok cringe compilation. And now it's just like, memes! Didn't you see the newest meme on TikTok?
Yeah, that's what happened to Vine, too. Like, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that didn't happen to was Musical.ly, because fucking everybody hated Musical.ly, because Musical.ly was fucking garbage.
Yeah,
I mean, Musical.ly
even sort of nowadays, I think TikTok still has sort of like a little bit of that cringe thing going on. But as soon as I can guarantee you that if it had gone through and got deleted, people would have remembered it with fucking fond eyes. Like, as soon as it got deleted, the people would be like, I miss it. You know, it fed me. It fed me all my entertainment for so long.
There's no data yet, but I guarantee you that at least like the Friday or the Saturday before this last Sunday, when that ban would have gone into effect, TikTok's download numbers probably skyrocketed. Probably fucking shot through the roof.
Like when Club Penguin was on its last fucking day, like so many people logged on to be like, bye.
Yep. So many people got on to pay their respects to Club Penguin, but a few days earlier would have been like, oh, it's so cringy child shit. Oh yeah, happens all the fucking time. There was slightly relevant, maybe too much, a little off topic, but when I was in elementary school, it was like 3rd or 4th grade, my best friend at the time, I'm not kidding you, every day made a joke about Michael Jackson molesting kids. Like, literally every day, somehow, some way, he would find a way to bring up Michael Jackson touching children. And then the day he died, the day Michael Jackson died, he came into school and was talking about how sad it was, how hurt he was that Michael Jackson was dead. Like, we lost a legend, man. He was such an influence and such a great person. And people were calling him on it. Like, you just yesterday talked about him fucking raping kids. He's like, no, I would have never said that. Never, ever, ever would have said that. And it's like, you just did. It's like that, but on a not on as an important level because it's about an app or whatever. It's not about a human life.
Yeah.
Just some fucking app. But yeah, no, the same thing would happen because everyone, no one shut up about how much they hated Vine. How cringy Vine was, and now Vine is gone, and everyone's like, I miss Vine so much. It's like, yeah, you do, you fucking shithead.
Yeah, and even with that, I remember the thing with TikTok being like, it was, what was it, the fucking gamers versus the furries? That was a fun war.
Yeah, that was my favorite one from that I remember is this. The original video is like the Lavender Town theme, the like creepy Pokemon music. This person in a fursuit, like T-posing in different positions.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, that one's great.
And the gamer duetted it, and he's like putting together his Nerf gun as the furry's T-posing around, and then at the very end, like he's getting ready to shoot, and like the furry is like on the ground and like gets on its knees and turns their fursuit head around and starts crawling on all fours towards the camera, and the gamer freaks out and he shoots himself in the head with his Nerf gun. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I can't find it anywhere, but that's my favorite.
Yeah,
It's so great.
There are a couple good ones like that where like people that take shit on like ironically and like they make fucking really good joke shit. That's my favorite part of TikTok. Like personally, I'm not a huge fan of the whole like lip syncing stuff. I can understand why people are into that though. And then like a whole bunch of the sort of like just taking sound files, like taking somebody saying something and then just doing it again or doing like a different interpretation of it is like okay, but all the fucking like people just having fun with like sort of like some ironic joke thing or making some stupid meme part of like this stupid trend that's going on. I love that shit. I love it when it's like lighthearted shit like that. Especially that fucking the little Nerf the Nerf guy thing and the furry. That one like that's fantastic. Like it's fun. It's funny to some people, to me included. I mean, like come on. Like it's great. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge TikTok person. I never really enjoyed Vine musically or TikTok. I can understand why people are super into them, but like I'm obviously not gonna be like shitting on it all the time. And then when it's gone, be like, wow, I really miss it. Like, just if you hate it, don't use it, right? But if you love it, go fucking to town. But also just know, like, if you are like, wow, this is so cringe, either keep that mindset that it's cringe, or just don't have it to begin with, because either it's going to be that, or you're going to be like, wow, I really miss this thing.
Right?
And at that point, you just look like a dumbass.
Pretty much.
You just look like Derg over here.
Hey. That's just mean.
Yes.
Cunt.
Derg, ladies and gentlemen. It's him. It's the beefy dragon man.
I am the beefy dragon boy. Yes, that's me. Oh man. So what's next? What's the
Okay. Next up is, what is your favorite thing that you've seen in the fandom or done?
Ooh. Favorite thing seen or done?
Actually, I'll let Dub take the first stab at this one.
Yeah. Do it, Dubby.
Well, I was out during one of the festivals, like fall festivals, on my town square, and then I was doing an event for someone. I forgot who it was, and 3 full body suits walked by. I'm like, huh, I need a picture with them, but I can't really be seen in my uniform. So I had to turn around and sneak up behind them and like tap him on the shoulder and like, hey, photo. Like, okay. So I took pictures of all 3 of them, and I still have the photos.
Nice.
I think you
it's
showed
really
me those. You showed me
Yes, I
those
did.
when you took them, yeah.
Yes, it was
Nice.
raining.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the festival either, but it was like, it's completely this unrelated thing that you would think nobody would bring a fursuit to.
Don't ever judge what people will or will not bring a fursuit to, because there are some strange things that people will bring fursuits to, and it's great. There's about a minute-long video in slow motion of a guy in his fursuit drifting like a professional drift car on a closed track. I retweeted it the other day.
What?
Yeah, it was. Yep. It's like a old what is it? It's like old 240 SX or whatever, Nissan or Toyota, whatever it was. It comes driving down and then starts to do a drift, and then the guy's like standing there like going in a circle as he's filming the video, right? and car starts drifting around, and suddenly you see the driver stick his head out the window. It's a guy in a full body fursuit.
Oh my god.
He fucking drifting this car. It's so fucking cool. It's great. But yeah, favorite thing I've done is probably conventions. I went to TFF 2018. No, 2019. TFF 2019 was my first con ever. First furry con ever, and was pretty fucking great. Yeah. And then I did ACFI later that year, which is in San Antonio, and then I did TFF again in 2020 before the apocalypse happened, and that's my best memory from 2020 is pre-apocalypse con getaway. So, yeah.
Shit, you've gone so far ahead in my list. That was one of my questions.
Oh no.
What your favorite thing in 2020's been? Because I wanted the whole 2020 bad year was like a front to just ask nice questions.
I have another answer for that, so we can still do that one.
No,
just
you're done.
furry related.
You're done.
No,
none
I'm not
of that.
done. No,
Okay.
I refuse. This may be your podcast, but I'm still a dragon. Bitch.
The fuck does that mean? What? What does being a dragon have to do with anything?
Means I don't listen to fucking no one but me.
Have you played the game Spyro? I mean, Spyro's a dragon. He just does whatever.
I am my own god. I am my own master. Look at my fucking pecs.
They are pretty good pecs. I'll give them that one.
Right? I know, right? Look at
Right?
these things.
Like what, dude? Like what the fuck? Like what's going on here?
Like weapons of mass destruction on my chest, and they're so fucking beautiful.
Weapons of ass destruction.
Weapons of ass destruction.
I think for me personally, my favorite thing, so far, like I hate to be like that guy, but it's the people that I've met. Weirdly enough, like basically every one of like the coolest fucking people I know online, like IRL, my friends, they don't fucking give a shit. They're fine with this, right? They have their own shit. Like half of them are weebs, but they're cool people. They're fun. And it's like online at least, like they're some of the coolest fucking people I've met. Like look at Dub. I didn't even know that he was one until a couple years ago, and he's the coolest fucking dude I know. And
Oh, you're in a random game of Steep.
Oh yeah.
Falling down a mountain.
Is that when I met you?
Yeah. Well, no, not when we met. That's when you found out.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. We were playing Steep, and then he fucking just told me. I think, were we wearing the giraffe costume?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were wearing the giraffe costume.
We're actually trying to get inside of buildings.
Oh, yeah, because we were breaking through the map.
Nice.
Okay, anyway. And then, like, you fucking met you because of this shit. And just, like, a whole bunch of my like, favorite people that I know, like, I've met vicariously through this. So it's sort of that is, like, the highlight to me is all the people that I've gotten to meet that I probably really wouldn't have otherwise. Which, in its own way, is, like, how the fuck? Like, are you kidding? This is the thing? This is why? But, you know, if it had to be anything that caused it, I'm glad it was this, because at least I got a fucking cool-ass character out of it, right?
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't have been this adorable had it not been for this. And I guess technically my favorite thing, if I had to choose like an actual thing, is this. Just the whole having this in VR chat. This is the coolest fucking thing ever. I mean, getting VR was cool enough on its own, but have you seen me? Can't fucking believe this shit.
Have you seen the beans?
The beans. Have you seen the beans?
The beans. Yeah. I can't be a dragon IRL. So I mean,
have you seen the beans? They're so cool. Have you seen them? Have you witnessed the bean power?
Fuck yeah, boy. Fuck yeah. Yeah. No, VR chat's definitely a close second. People are probably at the perfect in-between point because the people are what make the con so special. And if it weren't for people, VR chat wouldn't be equally as great. So yeah, definitely the people, like the fandom, fucking saved my life. Like whether people really know that or not, I won't go into too much detail. But if the friends I made and if just furry in general were not here, I sure as hell wouldn't be. So yeah, no, it's been nothing but a positive for me.
That's good. I mean, for me, it's sort of been the same deal, sort of in the sense of I struggled really bad back in the day. So it was sort of a pick me up kind of thing that I guess turned into like an actual like positive thing in my life. Because before it was more so just like, wow, I'm having a real shit time. Here's a thing that isn't shit to me currently. And it was like, wow, look at that. It continued to not be shit, and I had a real good time. So now we're here.
Yeah.
It really wants me to pick up this fucking pen, but I don't want to pick up this pen.
Yeah, I keep seeing all these different objects keep getting highlighted for me too. And I so much as wiggle near them.
Yeah. I get sort of in the same vein as we're sort of going. How did you get into the fandom? Or how did you like initially find it?
DeviantArt.
Oh no.
Yep. Okay. So kind of the same boat IRL. As you mentioned a while ago, all of my friends are weebs. All of them. All of my IRL friends were fucking weebs. Hardcore fucking. If every conversation was about Fooly Cooly or Doggone Kongun Rampa, whatever it's called, or One Piece or Naruto, never fucking shut up about anime. All they did after school was go to anime club if they weren't on Xbox. And when we would get on Xbox, I would be left out of so many conversations because they would talk about anime. I had no fucking idea what was going on, right? But the one thing that almost all of us had in common is we all liked to draw. We all liked to make pictures. So we all had a DeviantArt. And while they were looking for like the fat giant heads with the massive eyes and tiny nose and itty bitty lips, anime fucking disgusting art style shit that I couldn't stand. I was looking up different things and slowly started to realize I was really enjoying art of animal people because I kept looking up. Because my favorite cartoon was the Wile E. Coyote Looney Tunes. My favorite video game was Sly Cooper and Spyro and all this. And you look up fan art of that, and then it slowly starts to unravel into other things. I loved Halo, but my favorite part of Halo wasn't Master Chief. I didn't like Master Chief. I thought he was lame. My favorite part of Halo was the Sangheili.
Oh,
so
did you think that the elites were hot?
Not at first. Not at first. That's a more recent development, if I'm being completely honest. But no.
Honestly,
no,
honestly, hold on. Let's stick to that one. Same.
But I'm not done telling my story.
No, you can continue. I just want to say I agree with that statement.
But yeah. So as I started finding more and more fan art, I started getting more into more fan art that was more anthropomorphic, and slowly upon that, I started following artists that did furry art and had no fucking idea what furry was. Never heard of it before this point. Had no idea that there was this whole other subgenre or subculture of art that I was enjoying. And at one point, there just so happened to be this art piece of this fox woman that really caught my attention. And then I noticed alternate version on this website, and I see your hand. Yeah. Shut up. We all know where this is going. Click on the alternate version. You need an account to access this thing. Oh, okay. I'll make an account. Wow, she's naked. I was down the rabbit hole from there, and
now we're here.
Hey, and now we're here. Yeah.
You want to know?
2009, I jumped down the furry rabbit hole and never looked back.
Okay, well, you want to know fun thing on my end is it's basically the same story, in a way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Though mine is later. It's 2012 2012 or 2014.
Yeah, see.
It's in between those 2 years. But it actually might have been 2012, I'm pretty sure. Basically, the year that the world was going to end. But it's basically about to end every year, so that doesn't really narrow it down, does it?
Basically.
But yeah, so I was going online. I had finally gotten unmonitored internet access for all of probably 3 days.
Oh, nice.
And I happened to find a website that a person recommended to me at school as a dare. They were like, hey, I dare you to look up this site. And it just so happened to be a site that included a lot of Flash games. You know the kind of Flash games. And I was like, I didn't know that at the time. They just dared me to do it. I was like, fuck it, why not? Like, it's not that hard. So I went home, did a little tippy tap on Google. That was my first instance of finding some very questionable things on the internet.
I see.
But basically what happened is it became a branching off point where literally like the second thing that I found was a Flash game by the name of The Legend of Crystal, which
oh no,
please do not Google that, especially not on my behalf. But that was my first interaction with it, right? And then, being in that situation, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, right? Let me find more of that. So I went to like the tag that it had, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just search that. It happened to be the exact adjective that you'd think, right?
Yep.
And then basically from that point on, it sort of stemmed out to here, and now I'm here. But basically it was like, hey, wow, look at that. And straight up, like, the longer it went on, the more I just thought that this was cool. Like, I was like, wow, the characters and shit, like, that's fucking awesome. But, like, before it was like, wow, those Flash games sure are cool. I want to play a lot of them. So I played a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a an oopsie with that one.
Yep.
How about you, Dub? What?
Your turn, Dub.
It's your turn.
Oh my god.
I didn't catch the question.
Give us your origin story. How'd you get to here?
Oh, well,
Being that, I guess.
What?
How'd you become the fur?
Oh, well, it started with Robin Hood.
As it does.
Remastered version, and did some searching. Found some sites. Starts with a E. Starts with a 1.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of.
I do enjoy that it's just a spiral effect for everybody. It's like
Pretty much.
just snowballs down.
Downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically the first thing that I ever saw that was like that, probably that at the time I didn't know anything about, would be like fucking Disney movies that are Robin Hood or The Lion King or whatever. But I was never into them that much. Like, definitely not as much as some of the other people where they're like, yeah, I really wanted to fuck Simba. Like, no, never got to that point. Still haven't. But like, I guess that to each their own, right?
Yep. Yeah, I never felt that way about any fictional furry character that I had seen in a game or a movie or whatever. The only time I'd ever got that feeling was for someone's OC. Like that was the only time I ever
Sometimes it's happened in retrospect, like Sly Cooper. Like for me, I never even heard about him until like a couple years ago, because I never played the games, and then I heard about it like sort of just like in like a comment somewhere on YouTube, and I was like, the fuck is this? Oh, it was when like the movie trailer came out.
Oh yeah,
that was like the first time that I heard about it, and
and
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, is this a game series? And then it was, and I was like, okay, fucking looking at this shit, and I was like, oh boy. Oh yike. I ended up finding at some point, because I was searching for stuff about Sly Cooper, I found like this really long line of fan fictions that were written
Oh no.
on fanfiction.net.
You
know, the
the
premier location for fanfiction.
The promised land.
They weren't really that good, but there was a lot of them. I read most of them. Just like I was like, what the fuck is this? And the thing is, it's like it was sort of like half poorly written, half really good, and it was one of those things where they were trying to do like a fucking crime drama, and I mean like it sort of worked, really didn't, but it was just so like I was so bored at the time. I went through the whole damn thing in like
a
couple nights. Speaking of fan fiction, the little narrator voice that I do, which you might have heard at the very beginning and occasionally throughout the podcast, is people made me read fan fiction for like a few months.
Oh god.
Like every night, basically, or it might have been like it turned into like a weekly thing where I just started reading fan fiction. And I think we called it a Snipey Boy Reading Time, where I'd read fan fiction that we found on the internet, and my favorite one was I think it was called fucking Freddy Pimp Bear's Pussy, where basically the whole Five Nights at Freddy's thing became like a strip club. And it was one of those things where it actually unironically was the funniest shit I've ever read. And it still is. To this day I've never laughed at anything I've read so much than when I was fucking reading that shit in this voice. Fucking there's like one of the lines is one of I have to do the voice, sorry. Is one of Papa Pimp Bear's pussies pleasuring you, good sir?
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, huh? That I fucking started dying. Like the alliteration really got me there, because it just sort of out of nowhere. They did fucking is Papa Pimp Bear's pussy. like what? Who the fuck decided that shit? Anyway, again, don't look anything up that I mention in here, or any of us mention, because we're awful people, so don't do that. You'll have an awful time. Unless you're similar to us, in which case you might have a real fun time, but I'm not allowed to suggest shit like that for you to search up, I don't think. I think that's against like terms of service or something.
I don't know. Just don't do it. Viewer discretion is advised.
I should have a warning at the beginning of this.
Yes.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is a certified hood classic.
Oh, dub.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh no.
Just 30 of those. Damn, son, wow. Where'd you find this? Fucking wow. Like the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So, what's the story behind the Sona?
Well, I guess I'll start. Well, Derg is not, well, I'm kind of back and forth on the name. I don't know whether to call him Garrett or call him Derg. Originally, his name was Garrett. However, since everyone just calls me Derg, because that's my name, I debated just changing his name to just Derg, but I don't know. Because Garrett doesn't really sound like a good name for a dragon, but technically neither does Derg. But I don't know. It's just the name I picked, so it stuck. But Garrett originally was not my original Sona. My first one was actually a buff coyote named Copano. And I named him Copano because I grew up in Rockport, on the coast of Texas, near a place called Copano Bay. Our house was right on the water there, so I named him. Well, we had to move away when I was really young, and I missed it a lot, so I named him Copano in honor of that place, because it never really went away or whatever. Really didn't develop him at all as a character. Really fell out of love with them, so he just sort of became a character that I still have, but I'd never do anything with. And then after that, I was a raccoon named Reggie.
Oh,
and
no.
not to Reggie the raccoon, and not to, because I really fucking liked raccoons, and mostly because entirely because of Sly Cooper. I really liked raccoons, and I didn't want to be like too typical with the thing, but Reggie was like
you were just a trash panda for a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah. Reggie was my shortest lived Sona because he was, yeah, I don't even remember how long I had him. It was very, very short time. He was basically just a bank robber, not like a.
What?
Yeah.
You straight up went for Sly Cooper.
Yeah, I straight up went for like a professional criminal. Yeah, like professional Payday 2 style bank robber. It's probably the edgiest character I had too, because like, oh, he shot like 13 cops in one robbery or whatever.
Oh my god.
Some fucking dumb like Quentin Tarantino shit for a persona. And then I had another one that the character I made that I didn't ever even clear my Sona was a Lucario named Lucas because I was really into Pokemon.
Oh no.
But then it was like, fuck it. Like I for a really long time thought, oh, or a Sona has to reflect who you are as a person. But then it was just like, no, fuck it. Like I don't see myself as a dragon, but I want to be a dragon because dragons are fucking awesome. And I made a big buff green dragon. And
the goal of every man today.
Every man's goal is to be a 7 foot tall, 300-pound hunk of dragon muscle. I speak from experience, but yeah, it took a long time to develop a character and develop a name and all that. Garrett's been through probably 6 different iterations. At first, he was wingless because he lost his wings in the war. And then he was wingless just because he was born without them, because it was supposed to be a big character development flaw when I made my TV show.
What?
But then I decided I didn't.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to do like a BoJack before BoJack Horseman came out. Actually, believe it or not, I wanted to do like a depressing furry slice of life comedy drama. It was about like 6 different characters that were all in the war and then came back like scarred in different ways or whatever. But yeah, that I gave that idea was really dumb to me, so I threw it all out.
Well,
yeah, and then I gave Garrett wings because Garrett's a dragon. He fucking deserves wings. So, yeah.
You're right. It is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, is that supposed to be an insult? Because no, it was.
No, I'm kidding.
Fucking stupid idea.
But hey, BoJack before BoJack, right?
Yeah. Not to that degree. Like sometimes I think BoJack is way too depressing and self-flagellating just so it could be depressing and self-flagellating. I didn't ever wanted to get to that level, but that's just the closest comparison. Because it was like real life drama, but in a cartoon about funny animals.
It was a real certified hood classic.
A real certified hood classic, yeah. And then, yeah, now Garrett he's still 7 feet tall, 300 pounds of hunky muscle, but now he really likes flannel and cowboy hats and revolvers.
See, for me, my Sona sort of became a thing as an accident because I'd never had one. I did not have one for years. Literally, this is a recent development. I think 2017 is when I got one, and the only reason I have one is because I wanted to do a thing. Dub was actually a part of it. It was me, Dub, and another person we had known on PlayStation. You're part of this story, pay attention. Anyway, so
Focus, Dubbo.
Me, Dub, and then one other friend, we wanted to do a YouTube thing. We wanted to make a YouTube channel. So it was it was like all 3 of us would own it together, make our own videos, and then like do collaborations. It never went through, but basically I took it upon myself to design 3 Sonas. One was a blue Arctic fox. One is the current one that's not the one that he had. He had the he had the boring orange one, the standard red fox, and then I had the blue one, and then the other friend had this one, which was basically just a normal Arctic fox, which was silver. And the blue one I liked, I'd made for myself because my favorite color was blue. Still is. And I'd made it sort of just as like, hey, why the fuck not, right? Like, I've got nothing to lose. So, it just ended up being this thing where I had the blue fox character as like a thing that I made like as a separate thing entirely. This wasn't meant to be like a Sona. It was just a character that I was like, hey, it was just to differentiate between us. So it ended up being this thing where the channel never went through because we suck. Dub, I don't know if me and Dub ever got anywhere with it, but I know my other friend, he ended up moving to a place that like didn't have internet or anything, so he couldn't even do it if he wanted to. And I'm lazy. So basically when it came time to I'm like, oh, I need a fucking character. I took the blue one and I was like, give him a fucking name. Named him Arco. And I think I did that because I heard Artyom from fucking Metro. And I was like, okay, that's a cool name. What if I just take out the Yom, make it O, and then change the T to K, and you got Arco. And I was like, wow, look at me, I'm smart. So I had that, and then it was it was a blue fox, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm real proud of that one. The thing is that a blue fox is so unoriginal and so boring that like at some point I was like, okay, I don't want that anymore. Like, come on, like I'm basically just the stereotype, right? So I was like, okay, well, we're not doing the YouTube thing anymore. And I had made it for my friend. So I literally went up to ask him like, hey, can I have that back? Like as like a character, like, can I use this now? And he was like, I guess, because like he never used it. So I ended up giving this to, an artist, in a Discord server that I was in. They wanted to do like a gift thing because we were friends. So they like were like, hey, you've been really cool. Do you have like a Sona I can draw for you? And I was like, I guess, like, here's some characters. And then they chose this one to do. And it wasn't this specific coloration. It was more like a cream that they made with the orange eyes, but all the markings are basically in the same spot. And then that same artist, like a year later, was like, I want to redo that. I didn't like the way that looked.
Oh my.
So they redid it. To the current version that I have is like my profile picture and everything. Minus Discord right now because it's Among Us fan art.
That's what I was gonna say.
But yeah, so it turned into this, and then basically ever since then it's been just the same sort of design, and I've kept it pretty consistent. Minus the name, which is no longer Arco because Arco kind of sucks. But the name that I chose isn't really any better because it was a cool name that I read in a book, and I was like, wow. That sort of fits the naming theme that my family had in naming people, because every kid in my family, in my direct family, all of us have BR names, which yes gets extremely confusing for the parents. They fuck it up all the time. So I was like, okay, fuck it, Brinker, because I read it in a book. I literally can't remember what the book is called though. I just know on the cover it has a tree on it, and like at some point in the book, I'm pretty sure the kid, like, it's about children in like wartime. They're like a camp or something, and they're all like, oh, don't want to go to war, right? And then like I forget, it's got peace in the title. It's a pun. It's got peace as Peace when it would work better as the other piece.
I see.
And all I remember is that some dude gets pushed out of a tree, breaks his arm, and he's super pissed about it. And like their friendship gets ruined and shit like that, but I can't remember what it's called or really what the book's about. So I remember Brinker sounded cool. I'll use that name, and now that's the name.
Hell yeah.
If anybody fucking knows that book, please tell me. I know I got every detail about it wrong. I do know that there is a tree on the cover though. So if you know it, please tell me. I read it in school, so it's probably some part of some curriculum. Please let me know. I'm really actually curious. I don't remember, and I want to know. Thank you. Dub.
So,
what's the story?
my character really hasn't changed much. So, he's gone through just pattern changes, but he's always been same height. He's kind of small. always the same black, dark color scheme. And then I needed a name. And I don't know where I got the name from. It just popped into my head as Lorem for some reason. I was like, "You're Lorem."
This bitch named himself after Lorem Ipsum. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Other than color changes, nothing's really changed. He's big floofy ears. Just a
Nice.
small boy.
Small boy.
Yeah, I think because the VR chat avatar is like technically like what is it like 6-7 feet?
Yeah.
See, mine is basically just every detail that is me is basically what mine is. So my Sona is like fucking short. They're like 5'7". You know, they're around my weight, right? The only thing that's sort of different about the model though is the ears on this are quite large, and I don't have feathers.
Yeah.
so that's the big difference. But basically, like all the colors are like the same. They're basically what I wanted. So honestly, this is like the coolest thing ever because it looks really fucking close, and I think it looks fucking fantastic. I think it looks really cool. Not to toot my own horn, but you know the design of it's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have yet to see any other Arctic fox look like this, -1, and I know it's gonna be real surprising to hear this, but it's also on that one site that you mentioned earlier that starts with E and ends with 1.
Oh my god.
Somebody found it on there, and we're like, is this you? Is this your character? And it's literally like they're sort of the same. They don't have this, but it's sort of like the same. Like they have like the eyebrow thing going on up here. They have the eye thing. Like all the markings are basically almost the same, just very close. It's not exact, but it's a little bit close. And they have the orange eyes, and I'm just like, God fucking damn it. But the art was made recently. So it was after I had mine. Like it was already after I designed this, and basically most of the design actually came from the artist that did this when they made the character. Like I had the markings there, but they like over accentuated them. Like the eyebrow one is all them, and I love it. I've never seen anybody do the fucking little eyebrow lines that go down and basically just form like angry eyebrows. But I think it really works, and I really like it.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy that they did that because that's like the coolest part of my design, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't really know what the story behind the fucking, you can't really see the little arrows that are like they're on the legs and the arms. I don't know why they're there. I thought they would be cool.
Yeah.
But you know,
this way up.
Yeah, it's something like that. You want to look for where my head should be? Follow the arrows.
There you go.
But yeah, I think only until recently have I seen any version of dub that's not like a crude drawing. I mean, not to diss on Dub's art skills, because like even he gave it to me to try to do something with it, and I just did a really shit job. But like, you know, I haven't seen it as like a fully realized thing. By the way. What?
That remains the best copy that exists.
Yeah. It's real. Like this is probably the best version of his that I've seen, and it is pretty good. He colored it himself. I'm real proud of him.
Nice.
See, I didn't want to color mine myself, but I did it for like a little bit. I was like, hey, I'll try it. I didn't end up doing a great job of it though, because I didn't know how to change like all the colors properly. So really glad I paid money to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're like standing all weird.
Oh, yeah, I'm in my chair and I'm leaning weird.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
That explains it. But
yeah.
Very, very polite, very just, you know.
Trying. Yeah, I hurt my legs at work again, so I'm
I've been expecting you.
Yep, pretty much. I may be himbo, but I expect you all. I know when to expect you all.
I may be a
Why?
I may be a himbo, but I know my way around a peepee. Big old knockers.
All right.
Okay.
What's next on the agenda?
Okay, so there are two questions. Or there are two ways we could go. We could go with the current furry question that I have lined up, or we could skip to 2020 because the next furry thing that I have is, what is the absolute weirdest thing that you've seen, safe for work or not safe for work?
Ooh. Oh my god.
But that is such an open-ended question with so much shit that you could say that I'm wondering if it's even, because we're at 2 hours already.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I think the first 10 minutes of that is set up. Or maybe the first 5. But like, we're getting to where we probably gotta end it just on time alone.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, that's a hard one to answer just on how much shit I could answer it with.
I could answer it with one word.
Do it.
Cheese grater.
No.
Oh god. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, you know what? You know what? As far as things go, I've seen a lot worse since then, but that is by far the one that shocked me the most. Yep. Especially when I first heard about it.
As someone who was a raccoon for a very short amount of time, how dare you?
I think for the very first time, the don't search for it warning, actually very highly recommended. Please do not.
No cheese grater, please.
Also,
don't.
My birds, no. See, they're warning you. They're outraged.
They've never seen it, but they know.
They know that you should not do that.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. I'll answer with like the funniest, like not the weird, probably not the weirdest, but definitely like the strangest that I think is just also one of the funniest. So, TFF 2020, there was a guy walking around the hotel lobby dressed as the Joker, as portrayed by Joaquin Phoenix in the most recent movie, right? You know, the movie Joker.
Yeah.
Dude was wandering around the dealer's den, which is where, since y'all had never been to cons, the dealer's den is where all the artists and all the vendors will like sell you stuff. Like, you know, like Comic Cons are entirely built around, but in furry cons they're just like one small space set off to the side. And yeah, that's me jabbing Comic Cons because I can. So yeah, dude's dressed as Joker and walking around the dealer's den, and there's a vendor that shows up at most conventions called a mystery box. The mystery box, and it's a bunch of furry merchandise in a big box, and they don't really tell you what. You pick a theme and you buy the box and you open up and see what's in it. And they have and they pretty much have male, female, or non-binary, and then safe for work or not safe for work. And they call the safe for work box the safe box, and not safe for work's the sexy box. Yes.
Does the mystery box include the ray gun or the thunder gun?
No.
The fuck kind of mystery box is this shit? You don't even got the good zombies weapons in there.
But you get stickers, bookmarks, shirts, prints, and comics and documakers. So you know,
those are all in the safe for work one, right?
They're in both. They're in both. So Mr. Joker happened to have bought a sexy box, like a male sexy box. So like everything he got in the box was of male characters, right? And then he walked up to this other vendor that was selling the mouse pads that have the cushions on them. You know,
those the cushioned mouse pads.
And depending on what character you get, it's either an ass, balls, or titties. They're just all lined up against this cage wall, like no shame, just all these sexy mouse pads. And he's patiently sitting there waiting in line, like with his sexy box, and he's just sitting there watching. He's just waiting. And I walked past him, like didn't even pay any mind to it. I saw the booth, like, oh okay. And I saw the guy dressed as Joker. He's like, wow, that's a really good cosplay, and just walked past. 2 hours later, Twitter fucking explodes.
Isn't it? I've seen that picture.
This guy.
Yes.
And you can't see me, but the picture was taken right at the moment I walked past the guy in front of the camera. And so you can't see me at all, but I know the exact moment in the exact place that photo was taken.
Okay,
That fucking meme that exploded and is still going today.
The more you explained it, the closer I was like, I've seen this before. What? The moment you said Joker, I was like, okay. And then you said that when you started talking about the cushioned mouse pads, I'm like, I've seen this before. I fucking know that image.
Yes, he's waiting in line to get a mouse pad, and he's carrying his sexy box with him. Yeah, and the packaging on the mystery box is not fucking discreet at all. And when you buy it, everyone knows what kind of box you got. It's fucking hilarious.
That is actually, I love that. just that you were there, I guess, is like that's great. Like, what are the fucking odds?
I know. I experienced meme history, and I will probably never live it up.
It's something about society.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah. So my question, that kind of answers the next one that I had, which is, what's been the best / funniest thing that's happened to you this year?
VR chat. The Pikachu cult.
Oh, really? Cult. The Pikachu cult?
Yep. The Pikachu cult. That was so. I had done VR chat before, but pretty much the only other time I ever went onto VR chat, other than loading into the private home world and then being too chicken shit to actually jump into a public world. The only time I ever got into VR chat was to do local fur meets because we can't meet in person anymore. And one day, I just decided to say, because I had my headset and I had nothing else to do, and I just decided, and I had some friends that were just messing around at Fur Hub, and just randomly decided, fuck it, I'm gonna join on these guys and we're gonna do things, and we were just chatting it up, and then fucking Pikachu cult happened. And I have been so addicted to this game ever since. I get on literally every day after work for at least an hour. Yeah,
for those uninitiated, the Pikachu cult will be in a video probably. If I ever finish editing it, you'll know.
Better be, I swear.
You'll know what the Pikachu cult is. I think actually no, it's done. I just need to render it, and then I can.
Yay!
It. But yeah, no,
Yay.
You'll know what the Pikachu cult is. I won't let you guys down.
Yay.
But I think that's actually that is my first VR chat experience. And I didn't have VR at that point yet. So straight up, like, it was literally the first time I opened the game. Thanks to this beautiful man right here who's like
the beautiful Dubby boy.
He was like, "Hey, you're getting VR, right? Just you should try out VR chat before you get it for some reason." So I was like, okay, fine. So me and him hopped into a world, and then you were there.
I was there.
Well, I mean, it was the second world that we went to. It was we joined on 2 people, we joined into a world that Dub went to. There were 2 people there that we met that were nice. And they put down a portal. We all went through it. Only me and Dub made it through the portal.
Oh no!
They disappeared. I don't know where they went. And then me and Dub were just sort of going around. You ended up being there. There's a whole bunch of other people that I met too on that day that were pretty cool. Peanut being one of them that I still talk to a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking the Pikachu cult, and then in another thing, the drunk guy that you weren't there for. I have to show you that, because I still don't know if he was pretending. I'm pretty sure he was fucking acting, but it was the funniest thing ever. It was some dedication to the bit if he was, because he laid there for 30 minutes.
Oh god.
And then he got up and started moving. It was impressive.
Nice.
What about you, Dub? What's your favorite thing that's happened this year?
Dubbo.
I don't remember half the year.
Of the things that you remember.
Oh god.
I remember probably this.
Oh my god.
He gets to take a big steppy now.
I can see how that'd be fucking cool as hell, honestly.
I'd be all over it.
I feel like at some point it's gonna get to because of that, because everything that you do is in VR now. When all your motions, at some point your brain just gonna trick you into thinking that you're in VR at all times.
Right.
Like, mine's already been fucking doing that. Even, a couple times now. Like, you know the effect that you get when, like, in VR, when you have, like, a screen in front of you? Where it has that 3D effect of, like, floating in the air, or whatever, or whatnot. I've had that happen, like, as I'm looking at my computer. Like, all of a sudden, the text is separate from the monitor, and it's floating in front of it. Like, my brain just is doing this now. Like, I'm in VR all the time now. I never take the headset off, apparently, because it keeps happening. It's that shit, and then the blue wall in front of me, as I'm laying in bed, VR headset off, and then the blue wall, it's like, oh, watch out your play space. You're getting too close to the edges of it. Just appearing. Straight up, I feel like I'm, like, merging with technology or some shit. It's actually kind of terrifying.
The Mass Effect 3 synth ending.
Aren't all the Mass Effect 3 endings the same?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they all fucking suck.
But yeah, I would say probably my favorite thing that's happened this year is the VR headset. I guess I could say just VR chat in general. I mean, again, it goes back to the people that I've met, especially this year, have been like, Jesus, like, how the fuck did I get so lucky to have, like, cool peeps? But it's getting the VR headset and then just fucking around in it for, like, the couple weeks that I've had it now has been the coolest thing just in general. And I think actually, like, straight up, the day that I hopped in and could move my arms and had fucking toe beans, now that was the fucking greatest day of my life. Okay. And then I think it's two more questions, and then we'll call it at that, and then we'll come up with some more on the next one. By the way, stay tuned. We're probably gonna do this again. Might have to record it nightly. We'll have to find out.
All right.
Okay. What do you guys think of fucking talk shows moving on to, like, YouTube formats? If you've seen them, if you've seen the whole, because, like, they can't have audiences, they can't do any studio thing, so they basically just, like, filmed at home.
Yeah. I don't watch TV.
I don't either.
Cable. I just have Wi-Fi. I don't know. It sounds like a really dumb idea to me, honestly, just because talk shows are really built to have an audience, so the comedians that are hosting them can pretend to be funny. Yeah, probably a bad example because I've not actually seen a COVID talk show, but I've seen WWE matches without audiences.
Oh,
and it's just not the fucking same.
Yeah, I feel like audiences sort of make it. I think that's even why, like, when they changed it, that's why they had to stop sort of doing the talk show thing, because talk shows sort of need, or I guess late night shows, they need to have, like, the audience there because that's what most of it relies on. But now they have to sort of change it. I think they're going back to the studios now. I think they're sort of going back to having an audience. But when they didn't, they basically just had a sort of podcast thing or some sort of, like, it was like a YouTube channel. And to me, that was, like, honestly really endearing to a lot of them. Like, it sort of humanized them to me, because before I just see them as, like, rigid corporate entities that just are, like, they fucking whatever, they're fucking advertising basically.
Yeah,
that gets recommended to me on YouTube all the time.
Yeah,
and is on the trending tab.
Yeah, I still see them as rigid corporate entities that I couldn't care any less about. But I mean, I'm just one guy, so
yeah. I mean, I can see that to a fault, but Conan is pretty good. I love his fucking remotes. Those are great.
Conan is like the one exception. I like Conan.
I feel like everybody likes Conan. Somebody doesn't like Conan. I mean, did you see the thing where he funded some YouTuber's fucking animated series? That was cool as hell.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called though. I can't.
I don't either.
I don't either. It was really good, and it had a cat named it was Avocado, but it was like Avocato, I think.
Avocado.
No. Leave the food alone.
Oh.
Soap.
Oh, that's a soap.
Oh yeah, that's a magical soap.
Put the soap down. Don't drop it though.
Soap.
No.
Oh, you just fucking yelled at me. You put it back now, mister.
So,
Oh, it's Bubbles.
It is Bubbles. Now put it back. You're ruining the set.
You're ruining the set.
where'd it go?
It's in your... Oh. Did you put it under the table?
So one of me
Set ruined. I can't believe this. Set destroyed.
still holding it?
Yeah, you're still holding it.
Oh, what the?
Okay.
Dub, you dumb.
Leave it. Leave the soap. We're done with the soap. Put the fuck... There we go. I mean, it's floating in the background now, but... Okay. Final questions. Or question.
Yeah.
It might have actually already been answered.
Well, let's answer it again.
What's your favorite thing that you've done ever?
Oh. Oh, shit. Favorite thing I've done ever? That's a good question. Ever?
Like ever, yeah.
I don't think I've
This is actually less of a podcast question, more like me wanting to get to know people a little bit better. Because I don't even know what Dub's favorite thing he's ever done is.
My favorite thing, I don't know yet. I mean, I'd say I haven't done it yet, but I don't know.
What the fuck does that mean? You've done things. What was the best? What was the highlight of that? The things that you've done into now.
That's pretty high up there, but no. Shit. God,
The birds disrespect you.
The birds disrespect me. I don't give no fuck, no birds. I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. I'll burn them birds. Like yeah.
If we were in a place that could catch fire, I'd probably be freaking out right now.
Right.
I think actually you're the least fire hazard thing in here.
Oh my god.
I mean, my room, the VR setup that I have right now with all the fucking wires running behind my computer, that's the real fire hazard.
Right. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. There's a lot coming out of mine too, but that's okay. I have surge protection.
So you don't have a favorite thing you've ever done?
I guess not. Maybe VR. Maybe more VR chat. I don't know. It's all that's been on my mind lately. Haven't really done anything else that's really worth going over. I've never been out of the country. I went to New York a long time ago, but that wasn't really as great as everyone says it is. The army is my biggest regret in life. My only regret in life.
Okay, so I said your favorite thing ever, and you're giving me shit that you didn't enjoy.
I'm trying to weed out what I do and don't.
Yeah, it's okay. I get it. It's
know.
okay. Shh.
Yeah, I told you. Been miserable since 2000, so this is just part of that, I guess. Who knows? But no, if I had to pick, probably, I guess VR chat. I don't know. So many cool people, so many cool shit I've done. And it's VR, and it just makes it fucking great. So, yeah. Lame answer,
well,
but
I'm about to
that's
top
a-
that because my favorite thing I've ever done is the Rainbow Six Siege video that I made on my channel. Just the
Shameless self-plug.
the big old meme edit. Well, the people, if they're watching it, they're probably already on my YouTube. Go check it out, by the way. Link in description. Link in bio. LTTstore.com.
Oh my god, no.
See,
Buy my merch.
Only thing better than my self-referential plugs are my segues to today's sponsor.
No.
But yeah, so that Rainbow Six Siege video, it took me so long to do because I'm lazy, but goddamn, I love that shit like it's my own child. Straight up, I was so proud of it then. I'm still super proud of it because it's like the only time that I took editing seriously for longer than 5 days. It was real great. I think it turned out really good.
Nice.
Dub, what's your favorite thing you've ever done minus the soap?
Probably going and visiting a friend I've known online for 6 years, 7 years, and going flying to his house in real life.
Why wasn't it me?
You didn't invite me.
I didn't think you needed an invitation.
Yeah, I'll just show up to your house.
You never asked if you could. You could, yeah, I guess, if you really wanted to. The reason I don't ask if anybody wants to come over to my house is because literally the place I live sucks. So, like, why would I tell people to come over here? It's, like, kind of bad.
No. You would make it worth it, though.
Yay. I honestly, favorite fun fact I like to tell people is that Arizona was like, I think it was what was it? It was like second in COVID cases for a little bit and 48th in public education.
Mm-hmm.
Which is yeah. But the 48th in public education is still my favorite bit because it's like, how are we that fucking low? We have like, I think we're in like the top 15 in terms of population, and our schooling's that bad? Are you kidding me?
I guess so, dude. It is Arizona.
Yeah, I guess we were more focused on keeping ourselves cool with just air conditioning, I guess, because like we have the best air conditioning in the country, but
The heat.
the best air conditioning, but the worst classrooms.
The heat melted all the curves off your brains.
It turned our brain into goop. You know,
Into goop, into smooth goop.
Just melts during the summertime and then
Yeah.
freezes back into the silky smooth ball during the winter.
Hell yeah.
oh my,
Hell yeah.
it's like, I'm pretty. Is that how they make fucking ball bearings? That sounds like how they'd make ball bearings.
Probably. I just sell them. I don't make them. I don't know. I don't even sell them technically. I bag them if you buy them, because my job is shopping for people. So, yeah.
Have you ever had to shop for something like adult?
Adult? No. Thankfully not. Thankfully, working in a hardware store means people just buy tools and project stuff.
Yeah, but what if it's like what if it's like a that kind of tool?
Well, then they're shopping at the wrong fucking store. Is all I gotta say.
Go to Home Depot looking for like a drill though.
A drill. Ma'am.
I'm looking for a pump, but one for me.
Ma'am, this is the garden department.
Excuse me, but this is a Toys R Us. God, I miss Toys R Us. They were real cool before they went bankrupt.
Right? My God.
Didn't Kmart also go out of business? I remember seeing their ads like fucking every Christmas.
Circuit City, Kmart, JCPenney is going out of business too now.
Are they?
Yep. And then so is what's the other one? Not Kohl's.
I can't wait till there's just only 3 stores left.
Right? Thank God. Fuck them all.
What? Wait, what?
Oh yeah. But yeah.
You know, as long as Build-A-Bear Workshop stays in business, I'm golden.
The world will be a great place as long as Build-A-Bear is still active.
It is.
Dude,
And Lego.
you know that somebody's gonna make a Build-A-Bear Workshop, but it's like a fucking build your persona workshop.
Oh, I hope so. I'd buy one.
You know,
Shit, I want to.
Probably.
I want to plushie in my dragon. Are you kidding me?
When
That'd be fucking cool.
the whole furry thing is like, you know, the cultural norm. That's like,
Right.
as kids are growing up, like that's what they have to do. Like instead of getting a stuffed animal, like they're by law mandatory. You must design your own Sona at a Build-A-Bear Workshop.
That
place.
was the joke at the very end of 2019, though, is that by February 19th, you must have a government mandated persona, or you will be put in the death camps.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, that was the meme that was going around for a while.
That's a good meme. I appreciate
Yeah.
that one.
It was pretty hilarious. Yeah.
All right. Well, I believe that is probably about the end because I don't have any more questions. So
I do believe so.
I believe this marks the end of the very first episode of whatever we called it.
Gonna have to look back on it, figure out what we called it.
The test format for the new podcast hosted by me with whoever I have in it, I guess, because, you know, whoever's available.
Basically.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it went really well. I want to see how the 2.5 hours turned out, I guess. We'll see how it does. You know, it's just a test thing. We gotta work ourselves into a format, but you know, now we have a thing that we can look back on, be proud of. And, you know, so far I think as far as podcasts go, this is a pretty good one. So yeah, tune in next time if we have that, and if not, feel free to check out me on my social medias, or Derg, or I think Dub has some. But yeah, have a good one, guys. You guys are destroying the set already. What?
The show's over.
Oh yeah.
Who cares?
I don't.
Show's over. Go home.
Yeah, show's over, but.
In here.
It is for you guys.
Actually brought the writing crop.
Okay. All right. That I'm closing it. We're done. All right.